is always good to visit Preston's The Ferret for a gig. It's a proper grassroots venue. Tonight was a multinational bill, featuring Turkey's Hipersona, along with Preston's FMA and 12 Gage, Dreadnought and their fellow NDC member, and Russian dissident, n0trixx. n0trixx is one of the music scene's most fascinating characters. She was diagnosed with DID, dissociative identity disorder, after suffering parental loss. She was forced to leave Russia because of her protesting the invasion of Ukraine. She initially fled to Turkey before moving to the UK. Her music is a mix of rap, trap, and metal with a distinct horrorcore overtone to it all. She's an accomplished rapper who manages to deliver complex rhymes and rhythms in both English and Russian, and indeed even in French. n0trixx also has a striking visual image with blackened arms and white contact lenses, which give her looks into the audience an unsettling quality. Her clothing gives off a Mad Max meets Mortal Kombat aura. She'd make a great MK bonus character. From behind her trademark mask, n0trixx is an accomplished rapper who manages to deliver complex rhymes and rhythms in both English and Russian. And for one song, even in French. The high point of the set is the 1-2 combo of Fuck War followed by Hot Dog HQ. The first being a scathing rebuke to the leader of her homeland, and the second being a strident middle finger to all the people and value systems that hold you back. Both songs have the crowd joining in and also throwing up their middle fingers in unison. The closing high-energy Schizophrenic is a blast of dramatic Europop with a dark edge that leaves you feeling physically drained just watching the performance. All in all, a short but sweet set that really set the tone and the bar for the rest of the evening. Next up is Dreadnought, the producer, an artist with a big, dirty sound that is part rap, part industrial metal, part EDM, and all face melting. Accompanied by the ever-engaging Lucy, the twin attack of their voices serves to give you a good oral scene to as the set progresses. This twin singer approach also makes them visually exciting. Dreadnought is all taut aggression and classic frontman shapes. Lucy throws out theatrical gestures while sounding like he's invoking demons. For some reason, I keep imagining him breaking into some operatic vocals. And I admit to being slightly disappointed this doesn't happen. There's some standout moments in the set, such as the ever-infectious shark bait and the creeping doom of Abyss, which is a good example to argue that slow and heavy wins the race. The upcoming single, which if my ears are to be trusted is called Dead and Buried, is probably my favorite track of the set. I suppose now is a great time to be writing songs about this gammon stinking bin fire of a country. As the set wraps up with a spot of artist and audience communal mosh pit goodness, it's been another enjoyable set, and another example of the joy of an NDC event. Turkish Hipersona are twin sisters Bilgesu Yunalan, vocals and guitar, and Bengisu Yunalan, bass and vocals. They combine pop-punk with alternative rock and infuse it with an authentic dose of raw energy. They started Hipersona in 2018 after their previous band broke up. They're over in the UK after being invited back to play Rebellion Festival in Blackpool. While they are over here, they've added some additional dates. This Preston date lets them meet up with their friends in the NDC, who have played shows with them on their tours of Turkey. I wasn't familiar with any of their material prior to tonight. I feared that from the pop-punk description that it might not be my kind of music. However, they performed with such an infectious energy that by a couple of songs in, I was thoroughly under their spell. Even with the language barrier being present on many of the songs, it was difficult not to connect with music being played with this level of joy and passion. It's fair to say I'm going to be going away to check out their recorded output because of their showing tonight. I'm sure that when they are playing in Turkey and have a live drummer that the shows are even better, but the drums being pre-recorded didn't affect my enjoyment one bit. At the end of the set, they brought up FMA and 12 Gage, and I'm hoping they release this team up soon, because it was superb. The guitars and bass were punky and funky, and the interplay between the pop melodies and the more abrasive rap lines balanced it all out brilliantly. I love being surprised by a new band, to me at least, and this is the only time in my life that I can say I enjoyed a Turkish delight. Although Hipersona were classed as the headliners, because it was a school night and people might start drifting off for buses home earlier, FMA plus 12 Gage went on last. I mention this fact because it shows the care and support that they show to all acts they play with. Every time I've seen them play, they're down at the front supporting the other bands on that night. There's no sign of the competitiveness that some bands display. This is how these guys and the rest of the NDC operate. And that is the spirit that I started doing this blogging music stuff for. If everyone raises each other up, then everyone benefits. So, this isn't anything to do with their music, but I've reviewed them a bunch of times and this point is important enough to take up space. The set itself is performed with the same energy level they put into every single show. It doesn't matter where, when, and to how many people they are performing, they always give it everything. Every rhyme is delivered as if it's their last. They are so incredibly tight in their delivery and word interplay. There's many a rap act that has floundered live because the producer isn't there to smooth off the rough edges. But these guys are flawless, their words choreographed like a savage ballet. You'd think they were related. Please detect dry English humor before hitting the comments.
Never sleep, never when it comes to bandanas. Settle it with metal and sever the head of rosy metal. This is the affair of kings, not cockroaches. Step into the ring, your brains start shouting. Rip your head, your man, stop big pop. Yeah, from a man, rock straight on shelter. Cover your eyes from the tear gas. Watch the feet up, so watch the whole sky crash. Nights on the sun to already buzzing. Sound the silence is the heart of darkness. Coughing on the back, that's dead weight. Oh, but I wait there.
FMA must do his 10,000 steps a day during the course of a set. His constant prowling and chest beating makes me want to nip on stage and give him a banana and a sports drink between songs. DJ J-Dog is now on his third set of the night, keeping the beats going following his stints for Dreadnought and riffing for n0trixx. And the beats keep coming throughout the set, which originate from Dreadnought, wearing his production hat. As the set progresses, we start getting some of the tunes that are impossible not to shake your moneymaker to. I apologize unreservedly to anyone who had to watch a tipsy Slump busting some shit moves to JK Baby. As the set draws to a close, all of NDC get up to perform together. It's great to see a load of people who really seem to have each other's backs. It's also great to see a group of people turn their individual battles into something positive and communal.